is what's grinding my gears, okay?
All right.
I'm wiping the eyes, getting the hair all straight. Listen, Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss has been the perfect marriage. No one expected Lane Kiffin to be here for 6 years, okay? Bigger jobs have come open than Florida and even potentially LSU, whatever, and he's not taking those jobs. Would he entertain them? Of course he would, because he could come out like Dan Lanning did and say, hey, I've got the job I want. I'm here at Oregon. But Lane Kiffin's never going to do that. Like he's always going to leave open the quarterback door for an Austin Simmons or a Trinidad Chambliss. He's going to give himself wiggle room because that's what good CEOs do. But you better bring it if you want to get Lane Kiffin from Ole Miss. And even if you do, can we stop talking about like where would Ole Miss be without Lane Kiffin? You can both recognize his accomplishments and also understand that because of those accomplishments and because of what he's done to build Ole Miss, that the next guy will be in one of the best situations as far as hiring a new head coach than most every other school. Would you rather be at Ole Miss or Arkansas right now? Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin made that choice when he first chose to get away from FAU and come to Ole Miss. He chose Ole Miss over Arkansas. The same thing can happen. The same thing could happen. And Ole Miss would, in that scenario, have pretty much an open book of guys they would go after. But it would start with Pete Golding because he's earned that opportunity, but it wouldn't be limited to him. They would talk to Clark Lay. They would talk to – look at the Penn State's hot board list. And, of course, Ole Miss would talk to a lot of those guys too. Now, Matt Rule, he ain't coming here. But you don't think they'd want to engage Curt Cignetti and couldn't at least get him to take their call? Of course they could, because Ole Miss is in a different place contentionally than it's ever been. And that's in all many respects
30 seconds
to Lane Kiffin, but also because Ole Miss gave him the resources and the financial backing, and continues to, that was unprecedented in this school's history. It's a different program now. So you can get all excited, Florida fan. You can get all excited, LSU fans, seeing Landry in the stands and seeing little Knox on the friggin' sidelines. Knox said he ain't playing for my dad. So if he's down there at LSU, LSU, you ain't getting him. So let it be. Ole Miss is different now. Done.
2,
Gears
1.
are over. Done. Ridiculous. It's like we act like Ole Miss isn't like a different program than it was. Like you can still go, oh, stupid old piss. But like, come on, dude. Like, really? They have a top 10 salaried coach and coaching staff, the number 1 paid defensive coordinator in the country because it's in the SEC, so in the country. They've got that belongs to Penn State now. Look how that worked out for James Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeesh, you know. But you get what I'm getting at? Like, stop treating Ole Miss. You can still have your prejudices and biases and say, oh, little old piss. It's different now. Suda, even though he's a Georgia Bulldog, will tell you, he was an Ole Miss man first. And he can tell you the truth.
You know that's not true.